Welcome back to Nova Real Estate Solutions. I'm Dwight Morris, a certified divorce specialist at Innovation Properties in Fairfax, Virginia. And today I'm exploring a sensitive but incredibly important topic: navigating the complexities of divorce, specifically when it involves shared real estate. The division of assets during divorce can be one of the most emotionally and financially challenging aspects of the process. And when a shared home, often your most significant asset, is involved, disagreements can easily escalate, leading to prolonged legal battles, unnecessary stress, and significant financial strain. But what if I told you there's a proactive step you can take before the divorce process even begins to minimize this conflict and gain more control over the future of your shared property? Today, I'm discussing the power of creating a pre-sale agreement. Simply put, a pre-sale agreement is a legally binding document created during the divorce proceedings, but before the final divorce decree is issued. It outlines the terms and conditions under which your shared real estate will be sold. Think of it as a roadmap for the sale of your property, agreed upon by both parties, while hopefully still in a space of cooperation. Now you might be thinking, why do this now? Can't we just figure it out later? And while that's certainly an option, it often leads to increased friction, delays, and potentially less favorable outcomes. So let's explore the compelling reasons why creating a pre-sale agreement can be a game changer. The divorce process is inherently emotional. Trying to make significant financial decisions about your home while navigating this emotional turmoil can be incredibly difficult. A pre-sale agreement allows you and your spouse to make these crucial decisions in a more controlled and potentially less emotionally charged environment. By agreeing on key aspects of the sale up front, you can avoid future disagreements about things like choosing a real estate agent. Who will you trust to handle the sale? Setting the listing price. What is a realistic and agreeable price point? Handling repairs and improvements. Who will be responsible for what? And how will costs be shared? Negotiating offers. How will you jointly decide on accepting an offer? Dividing the net proceeds. What percentage will each party receive after all expenses? Having these details ironed out in advance can significantly reduce the potential for arguments and resentment down the line, allowing you both to move forward with less animosity. Without a pre-sale agreement, the court might ultimately dictate how your property is sold, potentially leading to outcomes neither party desires. This could involve the court appointing a receiver to manage the sale, which can incur additional costs and remove control from both you and your spouse. A pre-sale agreement empowers you to select an agent you both trust, someone with experience and a proven track record. Have input on marketing strategies, ensuring your property is presented effectively. Participate in the decision-making process regarding offers and final sale terms. By taking a proactive approach, you retain more control over the significant financial transaction, increasing the likelihood of a smoother and more favorable sale. When the division of your primary asset, your home, is already clearly defined in a pre-sale agreement, it can significantly streamline the overall divorce proceedings. This reduces the number of contentious issues the court needs to address, potentially saving you both time and legal fees. The agreement provides the court with a clear understanding of your intentions regarding the property, making the finalization of the divorce decree more efficient. It demonstrates a level of cooperation and forward thinking that can be beneficial in the eyes of the court. Disagreements and delays in selling the property can lead to financial burdens for both parties. Ongoing mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, and maintenance costs can accumulate, eating into the potential proceeds of the sale. A pre-sale agreement encourages a more timely sale, potentially minimizing these carrying costs. Furthermore, by agreeing on the division of proceeds up front, you can avoid costly legal battles over who gets what share. This clarity allows for better financial planning for your individual futures. So what exactly should be included in a comprehensive pre-sale agreement? While the specifics can vary depending upon your individual circumstances, here are some crucial elements to consider. Clearly state the full address and legal description of the real estate. A clear statement that both parties agree to sell the property. Name the agreed upon agent or outline the process for selecting one. The initial agreed upon listing price or the method for determining it. Detail any necessary repairs or agreed upon improvements and how the costs will be shared. Outline any agreed upon marketing efforts. How will offers be reviewed and jointly decided upon? Will there be a minimum acceptable offer? Clearly specify the percentage or specific amount each party will receive after all selling expenses are paid. While not always strictly enforceable, setting a target time frame can encourage a more efficient process. It is absolutely crucial to consult with your respective attorneys when drafting a pre-sale agreement to ensure it is legally sound and protects your individual interests. Ideally, a pre-sale agreement should be considered as early as possible in the divorce process, once the decision to sell the shared property has been made. Engaging in these discussions while communication is still relatively open can lead to a more amicable and mutually beneficial agreement. However, it can still be beneficial to create one even if the divorce proceedings are already underway. Navigating divorce is challenging enough without the added stress and conflict of disagreements over shared real estate. By proactively creating a pre-sale agreement, you can take a significant step towards minimizing conflict, gaining control over the sale process, streamlining your divorce, and potentially achieving a more favorable financial outcome. Remember, every divorce situation is unique. It's essential to seek professionalized legal advice from a qualified attorney to discuss your specific circumstances and draft a pre-sale agreement that effectively protects your rights and interests. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found this information useful, and if so, please like this video and subscribe for more information on the nexus of real estate and divorce. If you have any questions or experiences to share, please leave them in the comments below. Until next time, take care.